Hi Cancer, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I am going to be doing your angel and spirit guide message reading for you on calling love and passion into your life. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. So let's dive into this reading. I'm going to be starting with your spirit guide animal cards. These are also going to be your totem animals for this time. If you see these animals in the wild or an image of these animals, this is your angels, and these are your angels and your spirit guides tapping you on the shoulder, Cancer, saying, remember this message. Angel and spirit guide message for Cancer, calling love and passion into your life. Angel and spirit guide message for Cancer, calling love and passion into your life. Angel and spirit guide message for Cancer, calling love and passion into your life. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. So we have the cow spirit, which I love. The miracles are endless, which is something to really keep in mind when going after the love and passion in your life. And the dragonfly spirit, truth transcends illusion. I love this. The miracles are endless because truth transcends the illusion of this world and of the negativity that we are, constantly trying to be cocooned into. So that's really powerful and really beautiful, Cancer. And then I have your not your spirit guide, your chakra cards. There we go. And let's see what they have to say. Angel and spirit guide message for Cancer, calling love and passion into your life. Angel and spirit guide message for Cancer, calling love and passion into your life. Angel and spirit guide message for Cancer, calling love and passion into your life. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Ooh, goodness, these two just fell out. They want to be heard. You have relationships and we have dreams. So you might be having very profound dreams in the realms of your relationships, not only with lovers or potential lovers, but with people just in your life in general, and the relationship that you have with yourself, the relationship that you're building with the world. So that's really quite beautiful. We have the Sacral Chakra and we have the third eye chakra coming forward. The Sacral Chakra holds a lot of sexual power to it. So that is something that is being unleashed and moved forward in. There's also a sense of releasing a lot of negativity from this life and from past lives. So that's really quite beautiful. Angel and spirit guide message for Cancer, calling love and passion into your life. Angel and spirit guide message for Cancer, calling love and passion into your life. Angel and spirit guide message for Cancer, calling love and passion into your life. Show me clearly. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. So at the center of everything, we have the Three of Swords, all right? So that's really quite intense, and the fact that it jumped out, it wanted to be heard, is profound. Then we have the Six of Swords, which is really what I like to see after the Three of Swords. That's really nice. The Five of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Three of Cups. Okay, that's making sense. Strength card, that's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful that you have the Strength card right here. This is a Leo energy, a time frame of July 23rd to August 22nd. You, of course, could have been hurt by a Leo, which would make perfect sense. And then we have you, of course, coming through as a king, but also there's the King of Love coming in to play. So this is the King of Cups. This is you in the minor arcana. In the major arcana, you are represented by the Chariot. Then we have the King of Wands. You're most definitely taking this gift of passion and creativity. The Page of Cups, which is again you, and the Page of Swords, which is an air sign energy, a Gemini, a Libra, and Aquarius, could very well have been betrayed by an air sign energy or really holding mental scars to a person who you were supposed to be able to trust, who you just couldn't, or who just let you down because of their own issues, their own problems, and they really brought that into the game, but it doesn't really have anything to do with you except for the fact that it scarred you and it's one of your life lessons. So I know I say it doesn't have anything to do with you, Spirit and your angels say it doesn't have anything to do with you, but it's greatly impacted you. You have the repeat of the number 3 here, so divinity, your angels, your spirit guides really want to be heard during this time, so that's really quite beautiful. And 3 plus 3 equals 6, and you're moving forward with the 6 of Swords. So again, that's just loveliness right here. Let's start with the cow spirit and the dragonfly spirit. Miracles are endless. Truth transcends illusion. A lot of what you're holding to yourself right now is illusion. And I know that sounds kind of trite, or dismissive to say. It's not. A lot of what we hold psychologically, personally, as we move forward is the illusion of how we see things instead of the truth of the matter. And we hold really tightly to our illusions. So here, what you're doing is you're looking at things and you're transcending the illusion of what your psyche has developed for yourself. You're transcending the illusion of a certain narrative that no longer fits you. You're transcending a lot. And as you transcend, and because you are transcending, the miracles are endless. And that's one of the reasons why you're able to see yourself clearly. It's because miracles are surrounding you. They're building you forward. They're moving you towards something greater. And that's really quite beautiful for you and really quite freeing. It leads you to relationships. Now, the truth transcending illusions and miracles being around you with relationships that's stinking awesome. I mean, that's really awesome. It's really beautiful. So with the sacral chakra, just like the root chakra, holds a lot of sexual energy. So there can be scars that you have through past relationships, all right, through even watching your parents' relationship or grandparents or whomever raised you. There are scars that you're carrying, and you're looking at them, and you're being able to see them for what they are. Now, they can be part of your life story. They can be part of somebody else's life story that you unfortunately inherited, right? But you are moving towards and embracing a beautiful relationship with yourself first and foremost, because if you can't love you, who the heck can? And you're embracing a relationship with the world, because if you can't respect you, who the heck can? And so now you are embracing this power, this truth, this passion, this purpose. And the sacral chakra is all about releasing negativity. And it's all about claiming your personal power, knowing your personal vibrational truth and embracing that energy. And as you move forward in this truth, you move to dreams. Now, this is the third eye chakra. You're moving towards what you want subconsciously and personally. You're moving towards making dreams a reality. You're moving towards working out dreams, working out things that have held you back. And you're looking at your dreams. You may be getting a lot of messages in your dreams that you're sitting there and you're like, what the heck does that mean? I highly recommend for you, Cancer, a dream journal, or just like writing down little notes if you can, like speaking them into your phone, jotting them down of what you're dreaming about, what's part of your psyche when you wake up, or even just taking note of it during the day. And it sticks with you. It sticks with you throughout the day. And you're going to see yourself moving forward in this power, the power of your dreams, the power of manifesting your dreams, but also the power of the guidance of your dreams. Now, what's really interesting here is that you have heartbreak at the heart of it all. Heartbreak, pain, disappointment, hurt, betrayal. And this doesn't have to be from the relationship that you're in. Or if you're single, this doesn't have to be part of your narrative at all. This could be that your parents were divorced and it was a wicked divorce. I mean, it wasn't nice. This could be that, you watched friends get hurt and a part of your mind was like, well, I don't want that. This could be a whole myriad of things coming into play. But it's also personal pain. It's also heartbreak. It's disappointment. It's trusting people and them letting you down. And so with letting love and passion into your life, especially romantically, there are huge hurdles to be overcome. And what's so interesting about us human beings is we think we're the only ones like this. We're the only ones with the issues. We're the only ones with the problems. Everybody else has it figured out. I'm going to let you in on a secret. Everybody's messed up. Everybody's broken. And I laugh because I was right there and still am at times right there. It's kind of like, oh, I'm the only one who can't figure this out. It's like, no, everybody's there. And to respect and honor your heartbreak, to respect and honor your disappointments, and to say, it wasn't fair, it wasn't right, and to give homage to them. That's important. Because here with the Page of Cups, you have a person drinking of the cups. You have two others reaching for it. And it does look like a little bit of debauchery or just, maybe just not caring was involved. And so here, you're moving forward from that. You're moving forward from either childhood hurts, because a page represents a child, all right? Represents a child, an adolescent, and you're seeing that, and you're looking at that within yourself. It can be your first real love absolutely broke your heart. and you've been carrying around that pain with you. You know, it can be a myriad of things, but it's also the shattering of innocence. It's that fairy tales, as Disney tells them, aren't real. And you don't just get swept off your feet and put in a palace and life gets to be happily ever after. And everybody's ideas and ideals are the same as yours. Life is hard and disappointing. And with you, Cancer, you come from such a place of the heart. You come from such an emotionally packed and powerful place that with the Three of Swords and with this, you know, childlike innocence moving you forward, it's like you're looking at things and you're saying, you know what? I am resilient. I can bounce back. Because don't they always say that about children? Children are resilient. Children overcome a lot. And it's true, they do. But a lot of our scars come from when we were young. And if you had a magnificent, magical childhood, then this is talking about scars that we acquire along the way. Nobody gets through life without being hurt, just a bit. And even if it's just a bit, it's a lot for you. And here, or it's a lot right now in this moment, there's something that your mind keeps coming back to it. And you're moving forward. I mean, you have the Six of Swords crowning you. There is nothing and no one who's going to stop you. But your mind keeps on coming back to pain and disappointment. That's why you must remember the miracles and the truth of your power, the truth of your perseverance, the truth of your determination transcends the illusions that are trying to weigh you down, that are trying to tell you you're worthless and not worthy of the love and the passion that you want within your life. And with the Six of Swords, you're taking all your knowledge, all your understanding, and you're moving forward. And I really see this here as your angels guiding you as you cradle gifts from the spirit realm in your hands. Cradle offerings of profound power that move you forward. And this moves you to the King of Wands. Now, this is a fire sign energy in Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. This is passion. And this is intuition. This is a fiery nature. This is, you know, this is the heat of it. Now, you can be moving forward in your life to embracing a time, I would say around the Leo timeframe, but you know, with quarantine and everything like that, the timeframe that has been coming up really hugely for me during this time is the Virgo timeframe, seeing things shift around there, which is August 23rd to September 22nd. July 23rd to August 22nd is going to be the big time frame for you with this seeing of the shift, seeing this shift, seeing this power coming forward, being comfortable within this power. And you might say, oh my gosh, Dane, that's so far away. It's not really, and time is going to fly faster than you know it. But for you to feel really secure and confident and really calling this power into you, I would give it to the Leo timeframe. And it doesn't mean that everything's on standstill till then. But, you know, of course it can. If you can't go out, you can't meet people, you can't do the things that you want to do. So here with the King of Wands, there's this passion and this fire. Now, it can be that you are moving towards a very passionate relationship within your life, a very passionate time. Now, if you're in a relationship, it can be that you're moving towards a passionate time. Now, this is connecting with your partner. This is working things out. This is making sure, okay, guys, I heard this recently and it blew me away. A wound partner. And I was like, oh my gosh, like you have a wound, like you're cut, you have a wound. This is a person who feeds that wound, who feeds into that negative narrative of hurt and pain and disappointment and doubt and fear and anguish, because that's what we know. And it's repeating that cycle. And I see you here. You have a kingly energy. So nobody, I mean, it's not that nobody's going to mess with you, but it's that there's a power and a dignity and a determination to you that is absolutely seen. Absolutely seen. Now, whether people sit there and think of it as a challenge or they think of it as, you know, you got yourself together, I'm going to leave you alone, that's completely up to them. That's not your problem. It is your problem when they confront you. But you're moving forward towards being this person of passion, of power, of really trusting your intuition, which has been something that has been kind of knocked off, right? It's like you trusted your intuition for a while and you can remember that time where your intuition and you were like one and the same, but then something twisted, something turned, and it's like, okay, you know, do I trust myself? Am I doing the right thing? You know, doubts and fears and all this stuff. So here with the King of Wands, it's like, I have this passion. I have this determination. I will be moving forward, and I know it. And as you embrace this, and also you move towards, again, a fire sign energy, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius, strong Leo presence here. I mean, a Leo could have really have done a number on you, by the way. And it doesn't have to be a Leo. It could just be somebody who was very egotistical, very kind of megalomaniac personality or sociopathic personality, where they thought that they were right. They liked playing mind games. They liked having you doubt yourself. They liked setting up little traps between you and other people to watch the hurt grow deeper. And this was from somebody who you really trusted. This was from somebody who you thought, wow, this person has my back. Either it was a parent, either it was, a lover, a partner, a friend. It really doesn't matter. This person you counted on. It could be a teacher, and they set you up to fail. And that is something, it left its mark. It did. It left its mark. Now, this is how I read the Three of Cups. I read it for me this way. I read it for everybody this way. The Three of Cups is somebody that you trusted, who raised their glass to you, who celebrated you, but you just couldn't trust them as much as you wanted to, and you had to learn it the hard way. And that lesson is at your root, and yet you have the Page of Swords. So this could also be an air sign energy, a Gemini, a Libra, an Aquarius. Mind games. Mind games were big with them. A show of strength, like they had some sort of, they might not have been physically stronger than you, but they had some sort of strength in the relationship, right? And here, it's you cutting through those doubts and those fears. It's you having mental clarity and seeing things clearly for what they are. Not, oh my gosh, I can't believe I was played this way. I can't believe I'm a loser. I'm a this, I'm a that. No, change your narrative. It's time to change the story that you're telling yourself. And it's like, I survived. And it doesn't mean that you have to sit there and have survived something that would be on, the news or anything like that. It's like, I survived. Because this world is hard. And this world breaks you, and it disappoints you, and it hurts you, and it tries to demolish you. And I survived. And as you cut through the doubts and the fears, and you realize that, you become a student of your mind, a student of what you desire, a student of the way that you want to move forward. And it leads you to the strength. It leads you to a seriousness too. Now, with a lot of people, the seriousness, it can be a little bit too much. But this seriousness, I just see it as like a tinge of seriousness around you, which really colors you deeply. I mean, it really adds these rich hues to you. It's kind of like it's like when the light hits the trees or something like that, and you see all the different shades of green that make up the green on the tree. It's like it adds a fire and a vibrance to you. But just make sure not to take things too seriously, because that's going to hinder you. That's going to fall you back on old patterns, old behaviors that you really aren't interested in developing or going back to. There's a sense of calling strength to yourself. There's a sense of strength of passion, strength of determination, and that leads you to the Ace of Wands. Now, this can be heightened sexual energy, most definitely, but this is also a gift of passion, of creativity, of determination, of purpose. And you're seeing it, and you're like, oh, I get it. I get it. I see what it is that I want. I know what it is that I desire. It's like, what are you going to plant that grows and nourishes and blossoms around you? It's kind of like planting a tree. And that's what I see here. It's like you're getting this gift from God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe. It's leading you forward, and it's guiding you towards something greater. It's guiding you towards something more. And as you are guided, as you are led to some place and to something that is more than you imagined, you're really taking hold of the strength, because she has a wand in her hands. Yeah, it's either a wand or a blade, and you have that blade right here. And I really see this as like, I know what I want to call into me, to call unto me. And it's like, okay, I know this. I know this passion. I know this desire. I know what I want. I know what sings to me. And it's moving you from being the student, or it's encapsulating the student mentality. And you should always be a student of what you love. You should always be a student of your passion and of your desire and what you want from life, because it's constantly changing, growing, evolving, becoming. And it moves you to be a person who is a student of their heart and their mind. It's like, I am studying this, I am learning this, I am evolving forward, I am really seeing where it is that I stand and what it is that I stand for. And the reason why this is important, okay, going back, is because we are emotional beings. And as emotional beings, our heart dictates all. That's how I see it. Now, as emotional beings, that means our heart dictates our mind, which can be terrifying. because sometimes, emotions just rage, right? And this is your heart and your mind having a compatible and beautiful relationship. It's being emotionally aware and calling yourself out on things and studying things deeper and pulling away the layers and looking at things more profoundly. And it leads you to the King of Cups. It leads you to passion and determination. It leads you to your heart being seen. It leads you to knowing where it is that you stand and what it is that you stand for. Because I can tell you one thing, Cancer, when it comes to love, you will not be pushed around. I mean, you're really easygoing. You are. You're like fantastic, okay? But when it comes to love, when it comes to what you love, when it comes to what calls to your heart, there could be a, raging horde of, I'm just looking at like Hell's Deep in Tolkien, in, A Lord of the Rings. And it's like, you could be looking at a battle like that and you would stand firm. And that's what I'm seeing here. Your heart is amazing. And you forget that. You forget the power that is you. Because you are so used to getting caught up in the emotions. Okay? It's like you're the charioteer, right? You're the chariot in the major arcana. And the chariot is awesome. But a chariot, just like a race car, can spin out of control because it goes too fast. It does too much. And the fine turns get it. And that's what happens. So just be mindful of that. Just be mindful of the connection that you have. Just be mindful of the passion that you bring and how hard the impact can be when things veer out of control. So you need strong boundaries because you have such a strong heart. And as you're embracing this, and as you know this, you're going to see that inside there are things that you're like, oh, well, what about this? What about that? Doubts and fears. It's like you're swinging at a hornet's nest. Well, at a bee's nest. It's like, okay, this is fun until those bees get mad and come after you. And what that means is that it can be that you're kind of poking at things that don't need to be poked at, most definitely. But there are going to be things that come up, that kind of come to you like a swarm of bees. They hurt, they sting. And it's like, yeah, sometimes life stings. That's just it. Sometimes life is cruel for no other reason than it's cruel. There is no rhyme or reason to it. And so here, as you're moving forward, you're going, excuse me, yeah, you're going to see things that choke you up, that catch your breath, that stop you. And there are going to be times where it's easier to look away. Don't. Look straight in the eye, what you want, what you desire, and move forward in that truth, in that passion, in that purpose, in that coming together. Because it leads you to being a passionate person, which you already are, but to embracing that passion and living in that determination. There's such a force to you during this time that it's breathtaking, and it leads you to studying and taking what you love and delving deeper in it, even if others want to understand it. It's like me first, and that's it. That's why he's drinking of the cup first. Me first. I need to know. Your subconscious message for this time is the Queen of Pentacles. Subconsciously, you are going to be more behind the scenes, looking at the seeds that are planted, looking at the prosperity that you're building. And what's funny is this is the only pentacle to come up in this reading. So it's like, okay, I'm good prosperity-wise. All right? That's what I'm seeing here. And subconsciously, it's because you're the queen. It's because you know where you stand. And you know what you stand for. That's the ruling of the heart. That's the power of the heart. And that is an arena that you are astoundingly gifted in. And that is an arena that people take tremendous advantage of. Look at what you're planting. Look at what you desire. Believe in yourself and be loyal to what you love. And you will find that you are happy, which is a richness sometimes kings don't even have. Your subconscious chakra message is angels and masters. Angels, messengers, divinity, the universe. This is the soul star chakra located 6 inches above your head. Beauty and peace, angelic connections, love. You are protected, and subconsciously you know it. So you might find that you're really into this person or you're really into this idea, and this is like relationship-wise, but this is also life-wise. Love and passion for life in general is beautiful. And this can all be equated to people. This can all be equated to, situations in life. It doesn't really matter. And here with the Angel of and Masters, there's a sense of, like, you're protected. So you might be walking down this path and thinking, okay, I need to get serious. I need to do this. I need to, move this way. And you'll find divinity hits you off that path. Cancer just smacks you off it. And you're like, what? I'm trying, to do this. And divinity's like, I want you to walk this road. Why can't you understand to walk this road? So listen and connect, because there's a path of prosperity that isn't being seen, that you're being called to. Your subconscious spirit animal message is the scarab beetle spirit. It says magic works through you, and it does. Scarab beetles were once sacred in ancient Egypt. Magic works through you. Magic is a part of you, and magic becomes you, and you become magic. And it doesn't mean that you can do conjuring magic, though if you're into that, that's totally cool. And then, yes, that's enhanced. But it means that you can do magic within your life. You can embrace magic, embrace beauty, move things forward. And that there's a stunningness to you that is amazing, that you are connecting with that God's head within, whether you know it or not. And it is leading you to spectacular places. All right, Cancer. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all. Bye.